is under Esteban Quintas, and this year they're just conceding goals for fun at the moment, and it's become an issue for them throughout the season. So probably just to go back to basics, be solid in defence, and be more hungry in the middle of the park to win the second balls.
Yeah, underway at Lakeside Stadium. It's a perfect, even greater struggle for South in the last 6 weeks or so has been at the other end of the pitch in terms of finding the back of the net. Mentioned just the 2 goals in their last 6 outings. It's a remarkable statistic. And they'll know that situations like these are maybe their best chance. That ball from Mikola well overhit. As well as 4th official Giannis Zizis. Ali looks inboard towards Idara. Idara looks to send through Juach, who looks across goal and maybe caught in 2 minds between going for goal himself or teeing up Bisetto. It went between those 2 options, and the result is South escape.
Weeks ago, it was just pure frustration coming out of him, probably with his own performance and the team's performance.
That, combined with, of course, the Archibald injury, paving the way for Inglesi to perhaps get a more extended run in the team. Bisetto tries his luck from a long way out. That one off target. Inglesi just 20. Find it now is Nyor with the corner. Unable to get it past the near post. Ball surprisingly stays in play. Sabit Nyor runs himself. Mikola with the sliding challenge, advantage given, and Nyor gets the shot away. That one too skinny, never looking especially likely to trouble Harvey Lopez. Perhaps one of those first signs of a little bit of attacking frustration for the Burgers, just snatching that shot.
To break free of the defender, just needed to hit it across the face instantly instead of looking up and thinking about it.
Ball sent in. Lopez got the 2 fists to it, out towards Lesiotis. And that was never likely to be on target, as ball just getting up a little bit too high to really take control of the shot.
That's what scoring a ripper goal.
Uses Idara. Comes shoulder to shoulder with Halfpenny. Ball ends up at the feet of Ali in the box. Still the Burgers' threat persists. It's a great cross in from Ali. And Juach threw himself at the header. Bisetto, this time from the left side of attack. And it looks as if the yellow card has come out for Fletcher Fulton's simulation. You wondered if perhaps there was going to be a point to the spot. But our referee, well positioned, clearly very satisfied that it was a clean tackle.
That's coming out from Heidelberg from this South Melbourne setup. You know, you just in the penalty box, challenge like that, you think just go down and try. That's another avenue to goal for him.
Half time at Lakeside Stadium.
Well, that is half time. Lockie Keevers blows his whistle for the break. Score remains deadlocked at 0-0 in what was 45 minutes. The Burgers came out flying, almost got themselves an early goal. Then South had a good period in the middle of the first half where they really stifled the Burgers' attack and had a number of set-piece situations. The Burgers, though, finishing strong. The end result, though, is the scoreline remains 0-0. Expecting more of the same. Lockie Keevers checks that all is in readiness for the free kick to be delivered. Sent in by Mikola. Found a teammate's head as well. I think it was Robbie Harding getting there. But getting underneath the ball and unable to direct it on target. But a positive early sign for the hosts as they get the first real look in and goal.
It's a great delivery from Mikola. So Harding.
They do have themselves another corner opportunity. Asahi Yokokawa heading over to deliver. To the heart of the box again. It fell the way. Jamal Ali snatched at the shot and nowhere near the target in the end. Yet again, the Burgers coming his teammates towards him, instead uses Lesiotis. Jamal Ali uses Nyor. This is Sabit Nyor from a long way out as well. Forced the diving save from Harvey Lopez. Sabit Nyor has been the player in the Heidelberg front line most prone to pulling the trigger.
It's going to take a lot.
Last season, not especially high scoring affairs, and they split the results as well, a win each as well as a draw. Game here at Lakeside early on, back in round 5, ending 1-1. That ball towards Nyor. Lockie Keeve is not interested in any appeals for a free kick or penalty. Yokokawa sliding it back out towards Nyor. Cuts in on the left. Lesiotis arriving at the edge of the box. Deflected and in. Anthony Lesiotis is on a hot streak of late. And he's broken the deadlock in the Greek derby.
Goal for Heidelberg United, Anthony Lesiotis.
It was Sabit Nyor once again heavily involved in the build-up, this time teeing up his teammate with precision. And for the second week running, it's a deflected long-range shot from Anthony Lesiotis that gives Heidelberg the advantage tonight.
Well, I've been saying it all night, Oscar, that they need to, attack with a bit more pace and be a little bit more direct. Heidelberg, the one time they do it, caught South Melbourne off guard.
With the long throw, Souza got a fist to it, and Lesiotis sends it high and long. And it's a scuffed clearance as well, which could pave the way for Heidelberg to launch another attack. This is Sabit Nyor, goes for the cross. And you can see the frustration of the winger. He felt like that was a better opportunity than he made use of. Buljuach unable to get anywhere near that cross.
Down. No real urgency going forward.
Caught offside on a number of occasions as well, even with Max Mikkola no longer leading the line. Yokokawa. Run in by Nyor, inside towards Klaassen. Follow up from Yokokawa, and Buljuach is there to power it home for the Burgers. A fluent attacking move, just about half the team involved, and the celebrations have come out as Buljuach makes it Heidelberg 2, South Melbourne 0. He was unlikely to miss from such a position. And eventually South do get the ball clear. Heidelberg are defending with 10 at the moment. Lockie Keeve is not deeming it occasion to blow the whistle, but Heidelberg could be in behind again. Buljuach, the shot well saved, the follow-up over the bar from Jamal Ali. And finally, in this last half an hour, we're getting a much more open contest, a much more watchable game. This is Mo Idara skipping forward and using Klaassen, who spreads the play out towards Juach. Hoping to get a cross in, will instead use the support of Fulton. Looks in board. Lesiotis tries his luck again. And very nearly getting Heidelberg's third and his second of the night.
It's not even off a step.
So the two scorers for Heidelberg are given an early rest by John Anastasiadis, Anthony Lesiotis and Buljuach. Giving an opportunity for run out for Chokdow and Jay McGowan. couple of Heidelberg's new recruits this season. See the first involvement from McGowan. There's a shot coming in. And Asahi Yokokawa makes it 3 for Heidelberg.
United, number 16, Asahi Yokokawa.
Instant impact from Jay McGowan, teeing up his teammate, and Asahi Yokokawa puts the icing on the cake for the Burgers.
What a finish.
Dalibor Markovic has been brought on for the final minutes of this game, giving as many players in his squad as possible a taste of the occasion. Johnny A, who is one of the recent substitutes. Jay McGowan, it's a good ball in. Thought maybe it was going to be 2 in 2 weeks for Classett as well. Harvey Lopez grateful that the header was directed right down his throat, though, that they will take on. So a real chance to see just where John Anastasiadis' team are at.
Now that Avondale Heidelberg game is going to be an absolute cracker.
Bernardo's cross inside, cleared away by Collins. And the lingering challenge will lead to a yellow card.
Five minutes,
added time.
which is quite bizarre. I'm not sure if you saw on Friday night the Melbourne Knights Dandenong Thunder game. It's probably the same amount of goals in the second half, and a lot of substitutions. There's not 1 second of injury time played in that game. The same, the man that refereed that game is the fourth official tonight. I don't know where they got the 5 minutes from. Or where they got the 0 seconds on Friday night. It's probably one of the most bizarre things I've seen.
McGowan perhaps looking to compile the misery late on, sending through Chock Dow. Dow works his way, looking for his right. Back to the scorer of the third, Yokokawa. McGowan with the curling attempt. And that's all the time that we have at Lakeside. It's Heidelberg United with a rampant second half performance to claim a 5th straight win at the expense of South Melbourne.